anagarika. So we have a difference for lay people. It's like a agarika. For Buddhist monks, anagarika. It's a two work. Okay. Do you have any question? It's clear. Bhikkhuni is 311. He says much more than bhikkhu. Because they have like a parajika is much more than the bhikkhu and also the sanghadisesa. I will be explaining for you later. Maybe 311. So the totally, I will be explaining again. Vinaya is me, wheat and air. They have a practice or like a disciplines or rule for not only for the Buddhism but also the lay society. So that we call Vinaya. Sometimes we have to compute Vinaya is just only for Buddhism. No, this is wrong. Vinaya is just everyone. It's for everyone, for lay people and for also the Buddhism. So after that, we have to be, the divided to two work. So in here, agarika is for lay people, the lay society, but nagarika is for the Buddhist society. For Buddhism and Buddhist monks, and that means the bhikkhuni and also like a samanera or samaneri that we have to practice. We call a nagarika. Okay, so this is the Vinaya rules. After that, it's not easy, huh? It's not easy. Yeah, it's very better. Picture. It's okay. That's all. This is okay. In Sri Lanka, they have two Vinaya rules, Akarika and Nakarika. When I studied for master degree, the one of the holiday I have to go the temple, Nakarika temple. Some Nakarika, they never eat like meat, like vegetarians, and also they have to live alone. No bhikkhu, no samanera. They live alone. Mostly they practice meditation, and also the taking the vegetarian. It's like a nagarika. And also one of the favorite man is like his name is Anagarika, and from Sri Lanka. You can check out their cooker, Nagarika. It's just one of the school like according to the Theravada school, or one of the branches, Nagarika is like that. In Agarika is like to practice Mingala Sutta, or like a Prabhava Sutta, and Vasala Sutta, and like a 5 precepts. These are we call Agarika. It's a for lay society. Basically. In Myanmar, we have a difference, the Vinaya, like for monks or for lay people. The lay people, basically, they have to practice Panchasila, but not really. Just only they taken from the monks, but not really they practice and follow. Buddhism and also Now, the modern society, there's a lot of challenges for the Buddhist society who are really practice or not, and also not only for the Buddhism, but also like a bhikkhu or like a bhikkhuni, and also the lay society, they are really Buddhist or not. It's like that. We have a lot of the challenge. Samniti, I think Samniti also same with the Samnita. But when I study about the Vinaya rules, there is no any focus to practice for Samniti, because Samniti is very little. You mean? Atat Karurama is like for we call Sekama. Sekamana. Sekamana is mean Sekha Mana. Sekama. We call Sekama. So they are actually the 6 precepts, the 5 precepts, and also the Vikala Bhojana. So totally 6 precepts. They have to observe 6 precepts. 6 precepts. It's like 2 years. 2 years they have to practice. So after that, they can be Samanera. So it's 6 precepts is 5 precepts, and one more is like a Vikala Bhojana. You cannot take afternoons. So this is our Sekamana. And Samaneri, for Samaneri is also, even though there is no any Samaneri, I think in Buddhist, that is all the Buddha's time. When we study about the Bhikkhu Viven or Bhikkhuni Viven, only Bhikkhu, no Samaneri, no Samaneri. So sometimes the Buddha taught about his Sutta Pitaka and Vinaya Pitaka. They mentioned Samanera, but the Buddha didn't mention about the rules for the Samanera. So all of the rules are from the Atthakatha, the commentary, not really from the Pitaka. That's me, not really mentioned from the Pali text, original Pali text, mostly from the commentary. So that's why when we're talking about the Samanera or Samaneri to practice a rule, this is from the commentary. It's like that. And also the tradition. For example, in Thailand, they only like a Dasa Sila. It's mostly they have to observe the Dasa Sila. If you practice Dasa Sila, maybe he will be Samanera. But for our tradition, it's not like that. Maybe the 100 and 109, we have to follow some practice. And also, the Vinaya, after that, the Buddha taught like a Tripitaka. Tripitaka. The firstly, Vinaya, and Sutta, and Abhidhamma. Vinaya is me Ana Desana. Ana is me Na Desana. Sutta means is Anadesana, like a Sota is me a Nuloma, right? It's like a Ba Mata. Well, we have like a 3 Pitakat. The first one is Anadesana. Anadesana is me represents to the Vinaya. And also Ohara Desana, and then Paramata Desana. And then Paramata Desana. So we call Vinaya is me Ana Desana. Ana Desana. Sutta means Ovara Desana. Or Wada. Ovara Desana. And Abhidhamma is me Paramata Desana. So Vinaya is me Ana Desana. Ana is me order. You must do is like a, you have to follow like order. That's me Ana. Ana is me order. So Ovara is me, you don't need to follow, or if you want to practice, it doesn't matter. Because Ovara is me just, how to say, just instruction. If you don't want to practice, it doesn't matter. You can live. For example, it's like a Mangala Sutta. Mangala Sutta. It's just a Sutta Pitaka. So the whole Sutta Pitaka, if you study, the Buddha taught to Dana Sila Bhavana, to practice Mangala Sutta like a Parabhava Sutta, and like a 5 precepts. These are all Ovara Desana. If you follow, you will get the good deed. If you want to follow, doesn't matter. And that we call Kusala Akusala. So Ovara Desana is me, the Buddha the instruction, Kusala Akusala, the good deed and the bad deed. This is the Sutta Pitaka, we call Ovara Desana. But Vinaya is me, Ana Desana is you must to follow. You have to do. You cannot, you are not able to rely about to practice these rules that we call Ovara Desana. So the last one, Paramata Desana, that we call Abhidhamma Pitaka. So Abhidhamma Pitaka is me Paramata. Paramata is me ultimate reality. Ultimate, reality. That's me to analyze your body, Nama Rupa. So if you study Abhidhamma, you have to know like a Nama, Rupa, Citta, Nibbana. It's like a Citta, Cittatika, Rupa, Nibbana. So the Buddha taught to analyze this. Now, Citta, Cittatika, Rupa, Nibbana, that we call Paramata Desana. So there's 3 Pitaka. Vinaya, Sutta, Abhidhamma. So Vinaya, Ana Desana, Sutta, Ovara Desana, Abhidhamma, Paramata Desana. So Vinaya is me like order, you must do, follow, you must do practice. But Ovara Desana is like you have to choose, you can choose. If you want to be practiced, it's okay. But the Paramata Desana to analyze is your body. So these are 3 kinds of the Tipitaka, and also there's a different idea and a different option that taught by the Buddha. But these are called the Tipitaka. Okay? So please look at the PowerPoint. You can see there's 2 kinds of the disciple that we call Sawaka. There's 2 Sawaka. The first one, Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni. So the Buddha is totally 4 Sawaka. 4 Sawaka. In Sutta Pitaka. In Sutta Pitaka, there's 4 Sawaka. Monks in like the rich people. Sutta, we call Sutta. Sutta is me, the rich people, the rich man, like a Sutta. And also the trader. The trader is me like it. Cudd. Sutta and Tutta. And like a monk and like a bhikkhu. And also bhikkhuni. Now, so this is according to the Sutta Pitaka, there's 4 Sawaka. But according to the Vinaya Pitaka, just only bhikkhu and bhikkhuni. Bhikkhu and bhikkhuni. So there's 2. And there's 227 rules for bhikkhu and 311 rules for the bhikkhuni. So, however, most of the Vinaya rules are not the same, but just only 7 rules are the same, which mention about the ways to solve the dispute and the conflicts that we call Adhikarana Samatha. Adhikarana Samatha. Adhikarana Samatha is mean just only to solve the conflict, and according to the Vinaya rule. If you want to write like a thesis or like an article to show you about the peace process and how to make the peace, you can look at in the Vinaya Pitaka just only the 7 functions, 7 fetters that we call Adhikarana Samatha. The statement for the conflict. So these are 227 Vinaya rules for monks and 304 rules for the bhikkhu without 7 statement for the conflict, because it is the same, right? The 7 is the 7 statement of the conflict is included not only for the monks but also the bhikkhuni. That's why they leave it. So without 7 statement for the conflict, just only for monks 220, right? For bhikkhuni 304. Uh, 304 because for bhikkhu, you see, totally for 227 and 311. So minus is a 7 equal to 20, right? Minus 7 equal to 304, right? So totally 220 plus 304 equal to how much? 524, right? 524, right? So totally for bhikkhus and bhikkhuni, that's a 524. So there's a 147 Vinaya rules similar for both sides. So 524 minus 174, how much? 350. That this is the totally rules for not only for monks but also the bhikkhuni. We have to follow the both side 350 rules. If you how to say, if you the plus 227 plus 311, so 11 5 3 8, right? 538, totally 538. But now there's a totally rules not only for monks but also the bhikkhuni. We have to write it 350, not this number. So 538. This is a both side. Bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, totally 538. But 174 are the same rules. When you study bhikkhu and bhikkhuni, we have the same rules. Same rules. These are 174. That's why 174 is minus, like a minus 174 is maybe, how to say is here. We are minus, how about 538 minus 174? And I already here mentioned about here. 350 is rules are the different rule for not only for Fridays but also the bhikkhuni. Totally rules, not this number. Because some of the rules are same. For example, like a Sikhiya. Cannot? You cannot see? Oh, really? Ah. So you are not here? You cannot see? Oh, really? Okay, okay. How about this one? Okay. So there's 174. The Vinaya rules are, yeah, switch hot. Yeah. 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 So totally, there are 174 Vinaya rules are similarly for both sides. It's mean the Buddhist or, monks or nuns. So there's a totally 524 Vinaya rules, but minus 174, totally 350. So there's a totally 350 Vinaya rules for the Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni. The difference rule, there is no the similar rule. Similar rule is like a 174. Like a Sikhiya and maybe some Parajika, some Aniyata 2, and also like some Parajika and also Sangatisesa, and also Pachitiya. Pachitiya is 92 rooms. So you see in here, the place of the promulgate for the Vinaya rules. That's me, the Buddha ordained, the Buddha order, the promulgated Vinaya rules in the 7th place. So the Buddha, he around the world, that's me like Vesali, Rajagaha, Sawati, Alawi, Kosambi, Sakka, and Baka. There's 7 places. So the Buddha going to like a Rajagaha or Vesali. If he going to like a Rajagaha, he promulgated for the Vinaya. It's like that. So just only 7 places to talking about the Vinaya rules. Please come to join us the ceremony. I will be, the promulgated for the Vinaya rules. It's like that. So just only the 7 places. But Vesali is dumb rules. Just only the dumb rules. For Rajagaha, 21 rules. Sawati, 294 rules. So mostly the Buddha live in Sawati. Most of the monks, you can see that most of the monks, Bhikkhu, they live in Sawati because you see there's a lot of the rules the Buddha promulgate in Sawati. So Sawati city is the big city, and also mostly Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni, they always live in Sawati. So they go into the Anron, they live in monastery. There's a lot of the monastery in the Sawati. That's why the Buddha, he promulgated mostly 294 rules in Sawati. And after that, Alawi, and Alawi is just only the 6 rules he promulgated for Buddhists and Bhikkhuni, Bhikkhus and Bhikkhuni. And Kosambi, just only the 8th rule. And Sakka is also 8 rules. And the last one, Baka. So Baka is just only the 3 rules the Buddha's promulgated. So there's a totally 350 rules. Time? Oh. Okay, I will start. Okay, so you see, the number is it's very similar. So when I talk like a 227 for Bhikkhu, 311 is a Bhikkhuni, totally 535. But the similar rules is 174. So when I like it, calculated the finally 350. So 350 these rules. So it's similar. So the Buddha just only promulgated 350 rules from his mouth and from directly to the bhikkhus or bhikkhuni. But when we study, there's a lot, totally 538 rules are same. Sometimes the Buddha promulgated again and again. It's just for bhikkhu, it's just for bhikkhuni, it's like that. So these are totally 350 rules. And the last one, this is like the Buddha's promulgated the Vinaya rules at the 20 Vissa for the bhikkhu. The Buddha immediately, he didn't promulgate it for the Vinaya rule. After 20 Vissa, he just started to the promulgated the Vinaya rule. So during the 20 Vissa, there is no any rules for bhikkhus and bhikkhuni. So how about the Vissa, the Buddha? How about how many Vissa the Buddha lived in his age? How many Vissa? 45, right? 45. Just only the Buddhas, he lived in 45 Vissa. 45 Vissa. But 20 Vissa, nothing, there is nothing rules for bhikkhus or bhikkhuni. So over 20 Vissa, he started to promulgate that. So this is one of the interesting tests why the Buddha didn't promulgate it for during the 20 Vissa, but why the Buddha promulgated after 20 Vissas. It's a long time. Maybe 20 Vissa is 20 years. So 20 years, the Buddhas didn't promulgate it for rules and regulation for Buddhist man. It's very interesting that. So that's all. Time is for lunch. So any question? Maybe if you have a question, and next week we have to discuss about that. Okay? Yeah. So thank you so much for your joining us today. We should homage to the Buddha. Arahant Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Bodham Bhagavantan Abhivade Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhamma Namasami Sobhatipano Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sangha Namami. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Raja.
Yeah, thank you. So the time is for lunch. You can leave out. I will check your name later.